Noele's fame is reaching new audiences with ITV drama Noele, which follows her life and her controversial departure from the soap Crossroads. It shows her as a forceful, talented woman who was unfairly treated in her prime, but she also impacted thousands with her kindness through Crossroads Care. The charity started after Crossroads, which had up to 15 million viewers, ran a storyline in which Noele's character Meg Mortimer cared for her disabled son Sandy, played by Roger Tonge. The plot provoked interest from carers across the UK, who had hitherto felt unrepresented and unsupported for their work. In 1973, Noel Crane, who was being cared for by his mother, wrote to the producer, ATV, complimenting them on their portrayal of the needs of someone with a disability. He was taken on as an advisor, and when Noel, known as Noele, took time off, they realized they didn't know what to do about Sandy's care in the show, and that this is an issue faced by many. Noele was instrumental in encouraging the producers to do something, and on screen Meg launched a fictional caring for carers scheme. When fans wrote looking for the charity, Noele spoke to the studio's medical advisor Dr. Richard Hudson Evans, who agreed something should be done. In 1974 ATV donated £10,000 to a pilot project, and by 2012, Crossroads Care was supporting more than 43,000 carers and their families. Julie DaCosta, the CEO of Crossroads Care Richmond and Kingston upon Thames said, "At a time when carers are under even more pressure than ever, we're delighted that Noele Gordon and the soap opera Crossroads, from which ATV awarded a startup grant to develop a voluntary service for carers some 35 years ago, is once again in the public eye, thanks to Noele." The Crossroads soap opera was groundbreaking because for the first time, it brought the needs of carers into the public arena. While the needs of carers haven't changed, the environment has significantly altered, with 3 in 5 people expected to become carers by 2031. As we emerge from the pandemic, we are faced with new challenges associated with the sharp rise in the cost of living and low pay, together with greater demands and pressures on the home care sector, all of which are hitting carers and care support staff hard. As we face these daunting challenges, we're especially hopeful that this new and exciting television drama will help to highlight the essential needs of carers and the people they care for. Crossroads Care supports carers with a diverse range of experiences and needs. 1. Rosamond looks after her husband Michael, who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's aged just 60. She said, "Our GP told me about Crossroads Care, but the thought of leaving Michael with someone I didn't know really worried me. It was the dementia nurse who persuaded me, saying, 'If you're burnt out, who's going to look after Michael?' From the outset, Crossroads were professional and reassuring. And just before Christmas 2021, one of their care support workers, Angela, began visiting Michael, which allowed me to go out. Because Angela cared for her father who had dementia, she knows what I'm going through. I don't know of anyone else who supports carers in the way that Crossroads Care does. No matter what's happening with me or Michael, Crossroads are always there, and I am so grateful." Visit www.crossroadscare.org.